Hello again, welcome back to A Work of Art. Happy to see you guys. We're here with Sarah LeMaster, who's a friend of mine from my store, and we both makeup artists, and we're going to kind of play around a little bit and try some new colors and things for Sarah since we're having a fun day playing with little cute Spike. Spike's my
I don't know if we were looking at our shirts.
There's my Spike. Yeah.
He's so sweet.
He likes to be in my lap, but doesn't really want to be on camera. I don't think he's kind of camera shy, so we'll put him down. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and do a nice kind of a autumny look. Basically, I'm wearing my pumpkin shirt. She's got
my Halloween Disney shirt on.
Yes, like bats and things, and bats
the Oogie Boogie
terrify
Man.
me. They absolutely terrify.
Oh, do they really? Oh, good. I'm so glad I wore this today.
Bats are rodents, and I don't like rodents, so I'm not really a big fan of that. But yeah, and other little small critters, like, you know, I don't get scared about spiders. They don't bother me at all. It doesn't bother me. It's fine.
Bats and rats.
Pretty much, yeah. So not cool at all. So not doing that. I'm gonna go grab. Actually, I'll try to be real quick here to do a little bit of a touch up for you, and then we'll do. Let's see here.
Do a touch up.
Actually, no, we'll do this instead.
Here.
No, we'll do Doublewear instead. Actually.
That instead.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is Doublewear Nude Wire Fresh. It's a really amazing foundation, really glowy and soft, very hydrating, and it's really pretty in the skin. And she has the foundation already. I'm just going to kind of touch up a little bit here and there, just get a little bit more coverage since we're messing around here. Let's try just a little bit that way. Perfect.
So, Holly, I want to ask you, so you're putting it on with your fingers. Is there a reason for your fingers instead of a brush?
You can apply with fingers. It's actually meant to be used that way. I still feel like I want to have a little bit more more blending and more coverage and like that, but I'm going to use the Eyeliner to disperse the color. And when you pop the color on with a sponge, basically the color is going to just kind of like spread out, get really smooth and even, and you can get more coverage with it. Otherwise, the sheerness of it, you'll just always still see some blemishes and spots and freckles and things like that coming through.
Which I have all of that right now.
Oh yeah, I think that's pretty normal. I mean, I don't know who doesn't have any things to blur out or cover or soften. And Sarah has very, very dry skin as well as I do, so we're always talking about this stuff, about how we can you know, have our skin feel good and look good and look
super dry skin. Lots of oils.
Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit more color than your my forehead's a little bit lighter, so I'm going to add a little bit of color here just to kind of...
So my forehead's not a different color than the rest of
me?
A
little bit lighter, yeah.
I'm very pale. I wear the lightest foundation in pretty much everything, and sometimes the lightest foundation still isn't light enough.
You might want to try the MAC Wire Fresh, or it's a serum, I can't remember what it's called exactly. The serum one that has the NW13, super pale. Again, another light version.
It's the MAC.
The MAC one, yeah.
Okay.
It's really nice. Okay, and then also for my concealing and highlighting, I love these two. They're my favorite concealers for fair skin, and I mix the two because I can't find anything that works perfectly. So I just go ahead and do a mix of these two. So this is Fit Me from Maybelline, and this is, I think it's called Light. I forget the color. I always forget the color. It's number 10 Light, so really kind of a light, soft color. Has a little bit of warmth to it. And it's a little too warm by itself. This one is too pink and pale, but this is the Line Smoothing Concealer from Clinique, and this is a pinkier one. So I'm going to mix the two together, and that should be a nice mix for her, or close, pretty close anyway. Go ahead and look up for a second.
Not my whole head, but just my eyes.
Just your eyes, yes. I never want anyone to have like a stiff neck because that is just not fun, and it's really hard to, you know, maintain that kind of position. I'm not used to doing this from side to side like this. Usually I'm doing my own thing, or it's having the camera on and having her be able to see that. And then for priming, just to have a little bit more pigment to hold on to her shadows, we're going to do kind of like a pumpkin-y kind of spicy kind of thing.
For Halloween.
We'll see how much I have left of my concealer. This is my concealer I use for a primer. This is never going to be under my eyes ever. It's too dry for my eyes, but it's amazing for grabbing shadows and holding in place. And she has a little bit of a redness along the lash line there, so it'll cover that nicely.
It's allergy season.
Yes,
unfortunately.
I think it's at the tail end of that tube too. Boy, got some more in there.
Time for some new one. A new one. They make this still?
I think I have 2 more in my drawer upstairs.
Oh, do you really? Of course you do.
I found some more. There's some more in there. You can still, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, so here we go again with this is F. Stearns from Lancome. It is a underwire protective. It's supposed to be an eye concealer, but I use it only as a primer because I just can't. I can't like to do it.
Well, I mean, I like using concealer as primer because I feel like shadows stick to it better. It doesn't crease or anything like that. Where sometimes eye primers, I don't know, I just feel like the pigment doesn't stick as well to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Definitely. And after you do the wrong thing, you create a series of products you're putting on. You find out hours later that you looked really, really bad and it was a big epic fail.
I like hours later. What happened?
That's
I
what
look in the
we
mirror.
do not want to have. So, okay, so we're going to keep the, try not to get anything on the under eye area. I want to keep our under eye area hydrated and soft. I don't want to really do a lot of powder around the eye area. But I do want to get some shadow on our eyes that will give us that kind of fun, kind of eye look. So I'm going to grab some brushes. We'll use the Sweet Peach palette.
And it smells so good.
It does smell so good. I almost want to eat it. So we're going to go into, so we're looking for pumpkin-y kind of colors. So Puree, right down here, is a really good transition color to do in the crease area. I'm using the big fluffy brush, just keep it really, really soft. So good. Just keep your eyes perfect. I'm hoping to make this a series where I have all my friends coming in and having their makeup done, or having them do my makeup. We'll do that next time.
Yes, next time. That's what this was originally supposed to be today. But I'm moving.
She's moving to San Diego, which is really not there because we found her and we're glad she's here, and now she's on her way to be famous somewhere else. So,
famous. Holly, you're going to be way more famous than I will be.
I don't know. Okay, so let's get here. Let's do Summer Yum. Summer Yum's kind of a real pumpkin-y color. Very close eyes for me. I'm kind of weird. I like to do my deeper colors and get them really to attach to the primer, so it sits on the eyes really nicely, and that doesn't fall in all of your eyes. You don't have a lot of fallout. If you try and do all the powder first and set your whole entire eyelid with like a champagne primer or something like that, and you go back to do your darker shadows, they can fall and they can make a huge mess. So I just don't want to mess around with that. I like to have it be a little bit more applied in a better order, so it makes more sense.
Cleaner.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of the Bellini, which is really pretty. This is a kind of a peachy color as well. It's like a pinky peachy color, but it's has some sheen to it. Go ahead and close again. This one does have a little bit of extra fall. It has more shimmer to it, so I'm going to just be really careful and just press it into the skin there.
That smells so good.
I know, it's crazy. I've heard that I've not looked at the peach and fig one, the other one that Too Faced does, but I guess that one has a whole different smell.
Oh, I didn't even know that there was a
there
peach
is
and
another.
fig.
Yes, it's only at Sephora, so you have to go to
Okay.
Sephora for that. But I think that would be a fun one to look into when I have a moment for that. So now, as far as like for her highlight for her brow bone, I'm going to use a little bit of the nectar and then also a little bit of peaches and cream. Kind of combine the two colors. Make sure my brush has nothing on it. And just like really fast, soft blending these brushes to get the color to go really seamless. Next thing she comes, I'll do her eyebrows.
Yeah, they're probably need to be redone.
This gives a little more texture, that's all.
Oh, plucking. Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. I got that.
Yeah.
Well, my eyebrows are so thin and light that I do light plucking with my eyebrows, but not too much because I feel like if I do, then they just disappear. They're gone.
Yeah.
They have to, I mean, I have to draw them on anyways because they're so light and thin, but
they're pretty though. They're nice. You know, they're feathery and soft. Adding a little bit of the paler color just kind of lighten up because it was still a little bit light for her, or too dark for her brow bone there. And then open. What do you think so far, Sarah?
it's beautiful. I love this. Look, makes my eyes pop. They look more blue. It's really pretty.
Yeah, very nice, awesome. Let's see here. I'm going to actually go back. Let's do one more little, just because. Then close again. This one here is Candied Peach. For some reason, whenever I get in these palettes, I'm using like 5 colors because I just keep thinking, oh, what if we did this? What if we did that?
It's more fun that way.
Wouldn't that be pretty? And you can make them muddy if you aren't careful. So, I'm going to add a little bit more of this peachy one here just to keep the peach more dominant. And then open. Really pretty. Super pretty.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I love that. Those peach colors are beautiful.
Awesome. So for liner, I wanted to do a kind of like a darker green color just because I was going to do a mermaid idea. That was one idea I was going to do, but then I thought, well, we should be obviously doing Halloween stuff. So this is a really pretty green liner. This is from Clinique. This is called Intense Ivy, yes. And really good pigment to it. So nice pigment. It's very soft going on the skin, and once it sets, it stays, and it's not going to move. So it works great.
It's gorgeous.
And then open and close. So with your eye color, this green liner is really beautiful on you. I'm just doing basically the outer 2/3, not doing the whole eye. You could do the whole thing, of course, but it's early in the day and we're just kind of playing around and be a little bit crazy to have like the whole full glam thing going on in the middle of the day in our casual stuff.
Well, why not? It's Halloween night.
Exactly. Also, look on lower lash line, so I'll go ahead and look up again. You just keep on blinking and I'll pull away when I need to. So
I'm always fine with my left eye. When people start doing something with my right eye, it starts to twitch a little bit.
And turn that way for me. Just look at find something that you can look at and try to ignore me. That's why I always say, try to ignore me. I'm not even here. And we have 2 more minutes to do.
Oh, we're already at 13 minutes. It goes by
We
so
are,
quick.
yes. So we're skipping bronzer. We're going to go right to blush. We're going to do a really pretty blush. This is actually Rosa Romantica. Great color for pale skin. Beautiful color. Let's do actually a softer. No, we'll do this. This is fine. This is a really pretty blush. Again, peachy, especially on someone with fair skin like this. It's really a nice color for that. Lots of gold, a rose gold kind of like mica in there. And then turn around a little bit like this for me again. And then,
Ooh, I like that. That's pretty.
it's kind of weird, but do that. Put this right on top of that. You can do it so you can get nice and even.
Where do I look?
Got a couple cameras to look at. So the first color is actually called Sunstone, so it's kind of a bronzy, peachy, coppery kind of pink. And the other one's kind of a little bit
It's pretty.
peachier.
I'm very thin lips, so it's easier when I do my own lipstick than probably when somebody else does mine, unless you have a brush. And then
Yeah, exactly. Yes. And I didn't have that handy. So yeah, so have fun with Sarah. And we're wishing her really good luck in San Diego.
I'm gonna miss you,
come
Holly.
visit. I know,
Yeah.
I miss you too. I can't stand it. So thanks a lot for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, and then give me a thumbs up if you like our content. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.